I'm scared. Hold me.
Oh, hit the shot! No!
Who is one of the most underrated players in Apex, in your opinion? We gotta get a counter for the amount of moments left. Okay, let's play the game we're gonna have. What's up, everybody? My name is John Kefaloukis, also known as Falloutt, and today I am so excited to be gaming with two of my favorite humans for some good times, some good laughs, and some good insights. We got the most handsome man in the ALGS. In fact, he would probably be a male model if he was not competing full-time as a pro player for Cloud9. It's the one and only Zach Mazer, joined also alongside the funniest person in the ALGS, the most talented human being in the ALGS, and the winner of the most heartfelt story award, that's for sure. One of my favorite people in the Apex community, it's Monsoon. Gentlemen, how are we doing today, guys?
Yo, doing absolutely great. Glad to be here. Thank you for the introduction. Appreciate that.
All the gas deserve, my man. Zach, how you feeling, brother?
I'm doing good. Fresh off of ranked session, ready to game with my friends.
Nice.
I heard it was a pretty tough rank session. Talk to me. You feeling okay?
Dude, when their name is something that I can't read, it typically means danger. That's what it means. And you know, there was a lot of danger today. It wasn't the greatest session, but you know, that's part of life. That's part of gaming. You know, you're going to have a Poggers day and you're going to have a doo-doo doggy day. And that's just the way it is.
Doggy. Wow.
That's
Today incredible.
And sometimes you get a little bit of both. Like today was doo-doo doggy, but we're going to turn that frown upside down, brother.
That's
You're
what
playing with
I'm
Monsoon and Fallout.
saying.
You know, it's about to be fantastic in some Apex public matches. Mon, how you feeling, man? You excited?
Yeah, I am ready. You know, my favorite thing is to go in with my friends and try hard and dominate all these pub players. So, I mean, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, no doubt.
We were this close to me playing on Xbox and you guys getting crossplay. So you would have made some very, very, promising console players very sad real quick. But fortunately, that's not going to happen. We'll keep it even playing field.
It might have made us very sad.
True. It goes both ways, no doubt.
Absolute facts. But hey, we're going to get gameplay started. We're going to jump into gameplay. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm the host of this lobby, so let's jump in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get started. We're playing a little bit of World's Edge. But boys, as we're loading into gameplay here, it's time for some questions, some background. Obviously, a lot of people know you both from ALGS. They've been watching you for a long time. You're a part of two of the biggest organizations and probably most reputable organizations in the ALGS, Cloud9 and Complexity. But maybe they don't know the origin story for both of y'all. So real quick, starting with you, Monsoon, talk to me a bit about your background, your origin story, kind of how you got into competitive Apex and your journey. I know it's been one hell of a journey, man.
Yeah, totally. So basically, right when Apex came out, I was actually living in Utah working 50 hours a week through holidays in a restaurant. And I was pursuing a game called Paladins competitively on the side. And then out of nowhere, like I had no knowledge that Apex was dropping. It randomly dropped and I played it and I got absolutely destroyed. I hated it. I actually hated it. But the second day I had to come back and I got used to it a lot and, you know, fell in love with the game. So back in the day, actually, before ALGS was a thing, we actually had something called APEX Pro League Discord, the APL, where you would queue snipe everybody into public matches and hope that you get into the same lobby. And that's really where it all began with me, actually. The first day of the APEX Pro League, or the APL, way back when, of course, not sanctioned by EA or supported. We actually won all 6 matches. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. From that point on, honestly, I fell in love with it. Kept it up till then. Played on WBG for my first team, and then after WBG, kind of went downhill. FlyQuest bought me out with Zach and Lou. That's right, the real C9 Zach Mazer was my teammate for a long, long time.
Real quick, let me explain what we're doing today. We are dropping in. So basically, we're playing some Apex Legends, but also peeling back the curtain a little bit for what it's like to be an ALGS pro player and getting to know these two fine gentlemen. But Zach, want to hear your side of the story. Let me hear it.
I got on the roster because I got lucky. And the truth is that I knew someone on the org who saw potential in me that definitely had not developed at the time, but saw potential in me and my drive and work ethic. And he was like, you know what? You're either going to be the reason we suck or you'll get better and we won't suck.
And were you the reason they sucked or what happened?
Absolutely not.
We were insane. We were absolutely insane.
I actually made a comment about this. Someone asked me, unironically, on the Apex competitive Reddit the other day, and I was able to bring it up. They asked me, when did you improve or how did you improve? Because this is my first ever like FPS game on PC. It's not like I've been playing H1 like Sweet Dreams or how
Paladins like mine.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, exactly. So
I got a full team on me.
I'm with you, doggy.
Thank you so much. All right, sorry. Continue.
Continue. Yeah.
One of them's one
Spicy meat
HP.
right
One of
now.
them's one HP. But
It's like podcast meets gameplay right in the middle.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it is. Got this guy.
With insanely talented and competitive people who hate losing. So this will be fun.
Yeah.
You guys literally just
Dude,
killing
you are
everybody,
getting
and I'm showing up.
bamboozled over here, bro.
Whoa,
Oh, no.
freaky, dude.
No,
freaky.
bro. I
no.
just finished your down kill.
His name is Your Trash Kid. Oh no.
What do we say we're gonna play, boys? Protect the what?
President.
Protect the president, baby. Come
That's
here.
right.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm getting this guy.
Presidente.
Go do
Myself.
that, dude. Go do that, dude.
Protect me, boys.
He's gone.
I continue Zach with the story, though. Yeah.
My brain's too small to do both at once. What the hell was I saying? We're talking about.
Talk about FlyQuest. Okay, so I'll pick it
yeah.
up.
Oh no.
So
where I
yeah.
improved. I improved playing with Mon and Lou. A lot of people ask,
crazy.
like,
That's awesome.
you know, and that was it. That was it. I think the best way to get better as a player, period, end of story, in any game, is to surround yourself with better players. You'll learn.
Oh yeah. I'm coming.
You really
baby.
thought you were gonna
Nice.
do that, bro? Come on.
Yo, we gotta get a counter for the amount of moments / okay, let's play the game we're gonna have.
Right, bro.
Yeah, we do.
But no, like playing with better players, I was
Made you
genuinely bad. Mon will admit, he won't lie. He's not gonna sugarcoat things. I was
Mon, was he
horrible at the
genuinely
beginning.
bad? Was he
At the
genuinely
beginning,
bad?
yeah, I was awful.
I mean, everybody was bad, but I didn't really have any like experience playing with Zach before, so I was definitely like skeptical because like I mean I played with Urban and Bird on WBG and we were doing pretty well. We were a solid team, but unfortunately couldn't make things click. But I mean, shout out to Convertible from FlyQuest for scouting us and making it happen. To be honest, because I mean Zach ended up being a really solid player, especially for Lou and I, because you know we were super frag heavy, like we were super mechanical heavy, super everything. So we loved to fight, and Zach was kind of at the time definitely the missing puzzle piece that we needed to be able to like aggress forward and look for opportunities, but also have that solid support in the back to where we do have that space and leniency to like walk back and take risky plays. And yeah, dude, so like we quickly learned that I mean we were all just really good players, especially together, and I think that's what made it so good too, is just the vibe and the dynamic of our friendships and stuff too.
The truth is that at the time we were one of the best teams in the North American region,
The best.
and we were definitely not getting paid what we thought we should be getting paid at the time. So we went and reached out and asked for what we thought was fair, and they were like, you know what, that is fair. So we got a raise, and then the day after we got a raise, they came back to us and said, yo, we gotta let you go. And then that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was a week before like the biggest tournament at the
biggest
time. It was the
tournament,
the GLL, like just all of it, right? Yeah, and unfortunately, I was in a position to where I didn't have enough money saved up to continue grinding the free agent scene with Zach and Lou. It would have been like 2 months, and then I would have just been like, not comfortable at all.
Mana and Lou both had offers. I did not. From the second of finding out that we were leaving FlyQuest, they both instantly got offers. And Mon had to take his for financial reasons.
That's when complexity happened, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is when complexity
It
happened.
was you, Lou, and Reptar. You got,
It was
you got the
me.
offer from that.
So it was me, Mirka.
yeah, Mirko.
Yep. And then got the offer from them. Shout out to Complexity for saving my life, to be honest. But freaking yeah. And then we played for a little bit, and then after like 4 months in, Mirko decided to step down, and then we picked up Lou.
That's what happened. Okay.
Which was a blessing in disguise. All of it was a blessing in disguise. I constantly, there's people this way, by the way, guys. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm on my way, King.
Mon tells me all the time about how he feels that Complexity is the best org he's ever been on, and he feels like it's an awesome family. So, well, it
Yeah,
sucks
he
that we
feels
don't
the
get
same
to
about
play together anymore.
Yeah.
It was a blessing for sure for him. So,
And then obviously the rest is history with complexity. And here you are now, months later, on Cloud9, one of the most reputable organizations. You guys got second place in championships. Like, talk to me about that journey of from FlyQuest to having to kind of get to where you were with Cloud9 and KSE.
well, it's like the story of life, but it's gonna be this. It's gonna be the same for every single person, including Mon, including you. It's all about life's highs and lows, right? And
absolutely.
I was at one of my lowest points before FlyQuest because I was on a team called Fire at the time, and both my teammates were, they were not good. They were not good, and I kept
They're not watching
trying.
right now.
No, if they watch, they okay. So I can say they were not good because they actually stopped playing after they got. When I left and went to FlyQuest, they both quit the game. Like they knew they didn't want to do it. It was a tough situation, but So I was at my lowest point with that team, right? But then I joined FlyQuest, right? And it was one of the most challenging and stressful moments ever because I really felt like I had to prove myself to Lou and Monsoon because at the time I was bad and they were the best, right? So I worked so hard to be good enough on that roster, and I did.
Yeah, we have a team on a stack. You gotta get her ASAP, Rocky.
No, Mon's got that.
Okay, Mon's
they got
got
our
it. Yeah,
Sheila, dude.
Oh, one's pushing wide right.
Uh-oh. Falling
Hurt?
back.
Tagged up a little bit. Okay, that's fine.
Dude, I whiffed. I whiffed it all.
There.
I literally
You
can't
bet.
see.
Hello, can't see.
I
Hello,
can't
literally
see,
can't
bro.
see. I am Monsoon. I am
I just
Monsoon.
got
One
killed
down.
by dude who had Jerry, and I
wide
cursed way
left.
too many times.
Mon. Okay, Zach
Yeah,
is dead.
I'm killing the sound. All right.
got it.
I'm with it. Where's this guy at?
He was wide left. It was a ramp.
Oh yeah, I
wide
see him.
left.
I see him.
Somewhere.
Oh, oh.
You're beaming,
Oh,
Mon.
He's got the. Oh,
Oh my god.
Careful.
Get in there, John. Woo! 1 HP.
She
1
is.
HP.
She is. Oh.
Oh my god, you just stuck him on the
dead.
head.
Wait.
Wait, your arc star bounced off of him.
Wait.
Oh
Really?
my- yeah. What?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hold me. Hold me. Hold me.
You got this, Mon. I believe in you, brother.
Thank you.
I've never seen you not res Johnimiss Falloutimus.
Didn't get res. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's all up to Monsoon.
You can't see.
Uh-oh.
This is pro player game.
You fly up? You fly up here? You fly up here? They have no idea. Oh my god, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone? Just like
Yeah.
that?
The pass grapple is down. You can't get up. Oh, he's gonna beam him. Oh, hit the shot! No! Stop, man!
I can't. I'm not good enough.
So anyway, I felt like I had a lot to prove playing with Mon and Lou, and I felt like I worked really hard by the end of the roster when it all went downhill, not by our own fault. And we split. I felt like I was at my highest point. I was playing so much Apex. I was so motivated. I was so driven. I loved playing with Mon and Lou so much. We were so we really
Dude,
were like
the last week that we were signed and going into it, we won literally 50% of all scrimmages that happened. Like there were 2 days and we had maybe like 9 or 10 scrim wins, and it was just like absolutely insane.
yeah, we
So,
were popping off. So
Yeah. Before we move off of this topic, though, I just want to say that I absolutely cherish the time and have like endless love forever for Lou and Zach for everything that we went through, man. From going to Poland, from going out to
that
Santa
roster,
Monica. It was definitely a blast.
That's
Super
awesome.
sad we couldn't win
Something really
anything
great.
together, but you know, it just turned out that I guess
all
we
three
weren't
of you now
ready.
are on top. I mean,
We
look at
would've
all
won
roads
everything.
lead to FlyQuest,
Dude.
boys. Like
Yep.
with all three of you on
Oh,
3 top
man.
teams, Complexity
Yep.
Sentinels, Cloud9 now. Pretty
Dude, it
darn
gives me
impressive.
chills. It gives me chills, man.
This is what I like to call the hot seat.
Oh.
If you could have dinner with anyone in the world or in history, who would it be?
that one's easy. That one's Elon Musk. I think he's one of
Elon
the
Musk.
brightest minds we've had in a while. I think he's
Smart dude.
the perfect combo of like immature and funny and smart, and it'd be cool to pick his brain for sure.
Yep. Mon, how about you? We'll ask you as well.
Oh man. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Anyone alive?
Dude, yeah, I mean, 2 people come to mind. My older sister, Jazz.
That's awesome.
But if we're talking about like someone like just random, you know, maybe Chef Rene Redzepi, who is the creator of one of Denmark's best restaurants and best restaurants in the world, named Noma. You know, I love food, and that's like my passion alongside with gaming. So to be able to, I mean, if the dinner could be even cooked by him, I feel like I would learn a lot just by tasting it. So I would definitely love to hit him up. I love music, I love food, and I love video games. I love anything that has just like, I don't know, passionate people. I'm very passion driven for sure. So, you know, you're way too kind. You say I'm so talented. I'm just a dude. I love to cook. You know, I've worked in restaurants, a lot of restaurants before, and you know, cooked for a lot of other people, private chef, all that stuff. I've done tasting courses and whatnot. But yeah, I dabble around in a little bit of everything. Just what makes me happy.
That's awesome, man. How'd you get into music?
My older sister actually, Jazz, the same person who I said that I'd have a dinner with. When we were growing up, you know. She was always so talented, great voice, playing piano and guitar, and those are actually the 2 instruments that most influenced me today, because those are the ones that I play the most today. And you know, I remember like sneaking into her room and playing her little keyboard, and then you know she'd come in and be like, "Oh yeah," you know, and teach me something. So that's that.
Gotcha, brother.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. I like that, man. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks for asking.
Yeah, no, good to hear the info and insight behind the man with many talents. Obviously been
Yeah,
a
you
fan
actually
of-
do it all, dude. You really do.
You really do, bro. It's impressive. Modern day Renaissance man.
But the thing is Falloutt, he's, one, you're humble, so shut up. Two, he's always been like that, though. Like, from day one to now, bro, he's just picking up new things, like new instruments, new whatever. Like, no matter what it is, Mon takes such a good approach at it, and it's always like a growth approach. He always wants to get better in the most positive and happy way he can when it comes to anything that he's passionate about.
You're
Food,
gonna
games,
make me
whatever.
cry. You're gonna make me
So
cry,
it's actually
dog. Don't
pretty
do
dope.
that.
It's low-key pretty cool.
We're gonna continue with the hot seat here. Mon, you're next.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's
ask
do it.
you favorites here. You ready?
Okay.
Favorite song.
Favorite song?
That's so hard.
Okay. My favorite song right now is by a band named Mild Orange, and it's named Stranger. And it
Zach, how about you?
It's my favorite.
It's good. Okay. Zach, how about you? Favorite song.
Just overall or right now?
Overall. Or right now. Either way. You just said it.
Stairway to Heaven.
Ooh,
by Led Zeppelin.
ooh,
That's a great one.
okay.
I don't know how many times I've listened to that song in my life. And then right
Um,
now, I don't know. I'd probably pick like a Young Dolph song that none of you
Nice.
guys would know.
This is a good one, especially for you, Mon. Favorite food. Favorite meal, dish, food, or type of cuisine. if you want to
Oh,
answer that.
okay. So my favorite type of cuisine has to be Japanese. I mean, all Asian cuisines are just super progressive, and they illuminate and highlight like the ingredients and the least amount of processing of those ingredients. Which
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
healthy.
yeah, totally, 100%.
Yeah.
So it's just like less process, but really just like making the ingredients happy, And when they're happy, they taste good. But my favorite dish, I've been in a soup kick lately. I've been making so much
Soup?
Yeah, I've been making so much. Like we do hot pot. Man, my number one has to
Dude,
be
Nocturnal's
pho.
the luckiest human being alive, bro. He gets to live with you.
Reptar, yeah, dude, we all go crazy. We all go crazy on the hot pot. Reptar, Fun, Knock, and I, we've probably had it like 12 times at home
my
at least that we
goodness.
do. But it's sick. I'd say pho is definitely my favorite. But
Was up there. His favorite
That's
cuisine?
always been your answer.
favorite
When we lived
food
in
anyway.
LA. When we lived in LA,
oh.
you loved it.
Oh, I'm getting ripped up by a charge rifle.
it's my favorite. I can eat that each day.
Zach, how about your favorite food? cuisine?
My favorite food is ramen, but then after that is definitely steak.
We're gonna start with you, Mon. If you could have any superpower, what would it be, Mon?
If I had any superpower, it would definitely be to teleport things.
Ooh, okay.
To teleport 100%. Like flying is awesome and all, but like teleporting, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's like maximum efficiency of living your life. You just get to go from point A to point B instantly.
Yeah, but hear me out. Hear me
Are we
out.
talking like an Ash teleport, or are we talking like a teleport anywhere you want?
Like
anywhere in
a
the world?
snap and you teleport anywhere you want.
Well,
Anywhere
hear me
you
out.
want.
Hear
You
me
have
out,
to
Mon.
picture it. Yep.
Zach, what do you got?
Think of it like this, Mon. You got like a Tesla or a Lamborghini option here, kind of, because if you can teleport, you kind of miss the adventure and everything. And I know you're big into wildlife
That's
and
true, that's
beautiful
true.
views. If you could fly, bro, you could fly to Greece pretty quick. It wouldn't be instant like a teleport, but you could fly to Greece and you could see some beautiful sights while flying over there, man.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
that's true.
I run
That's
a pretty
true.
But are you
Sorry.
about time efficiency, or are you about?
Ooh, there's the catch.
I mean,
the
well,
love
how
of life?
fast can I fly? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
give me a
true.
mile per hour here. Give me an MPH here. Like, what's the max?
You
Can I?
cannot. The max you could fly is like not like Superman, where like instantly you fly around the world type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
We're talking like maybe 5,000 miles per hour.
Oh, that's pretty
4,000.
instant. That's a lot. That
That's
is
not
pretty
instant.
fast.
No, that's not instant. You
It's
still
not
take it.
instant for sure.
Still pretty
for
fast
sure.
though. Still pretty
It's
fast.
good
Yeah,
enough.
I'd say
yeah.
4,000.
All right, I would.
1,000 miles per hour. We need to translate that to kilometers
Gosh,
per hour. For
you know what? I'm gonna change it
Yeah,
up.
yes.
I wish I can have the superpower to smell things through my computer screen, so I can smell Zach's sweat in lobbies when I see him pushing us on the edge of zone. That's what I wish I had.
That's great. Zach is probably the sweatiest player in ALGS. I
You
would
could
agree with
say
that.
most passionate, maybe the most emotional. Yeah.
That's a different way to look at that. You know?
Most emotional and most passionate at the same time. And sometimes it comes out
also known
as
as sweatiest.
check the VOD. You know what I'm saying?
Check the Wait, we have some hostiles, boys?
Yep.
Enemies, last squad.
One's hit 40. I repeat, one
I
is
hit
hit 40.
100 on purple.
On left. Wait, what
I
is
saw
this
her
You're
guy?
behind him.
Johnny
Is that
Max
good?
Max.
There's a guy here or
What?
something.
What? Oh, I see her. I see her.
Oh.
She's running.
One's on me.
Oh,
I'm taking him out. I'm taking him out.
You just saved my life.
I'm taking this guy out.
What? What? What?
What? Did you see that?
John, on you!
The raid? Oh boy.
I'm kidding.
You're lying.
I was shooting you.
How do you know? You didn't even
It
turn
actually
around
is
to
still
look.
on me though. Your boy got the kill. First dub. Let's go, baby.
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah, I got the game-winning kill. Did I get the game-winning kill? My one and only kill?
I think so.
No, you got the
Good work, Fallout. Let's go.
Boys, I contributed. Serious question. What are 3 crucible moments in your life that really shaped who you are?
The moments that definitely shaped who I am as a person was one, I was a little doo-doo head when I was younger. I got kicked out of high school and I got sent to a military school for all 4 years of high school, and that definitely turned me into a young man from a which was a big part of my life. When my dad took his own life, that was a big part of my life because it helped me want to help other people, including myself, other family members, just anyone in the world who's going through tough times. And then the most other part would definitely be finding video games, because at first it served a massive, great distraction for the rough times that I was going through.
Yeah.
It turned out to be something that I could pursue, that I was just so passionate about, and I turned up just being really good at it because the drive and the passion and the work ethic that I brought from like real sports and the previous things in my life, it really just shaped me into putting in the time and effort to getting better. So those would be the things that like shaped who I am, I would say.
I love it. It's a great answer.
Mon's got a great answer too.
Well, I mean, everybody kind of knows the details on it, but I never finished high school just because of homelessness and whatnot. It's with my family, my 3 younger sisters and both my parents. So like we were struggling with homelessness and I wasn't going to school, and that was I don't know, it was kind of terrifying because like when you're that young, like I remember feeling like just everybody forgot my existence, you know? And that's like scary. Like that I don't know.
It hurts a little bit. It's like
it's weird because it's just like something that maybe people that age shouldn't have to think about, you know? It's just like their existence and just like, you know, what they want to do, what they're going to do, what they're made
As
for,
they're
purpose,
developing,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's so many
totally.
things going on.
So like all throughout that, the only thing that I did keep was my computer, and I would play in Taco Bells, I'd play in hotels, I'd go to friends' houses, I would do whatever I could to play. And if I couldn't play, then it was packed up, and that was the only thing that I owned through, you know, some of my stuff, that and my phone, and maybe like a blanket and stuff. So I definitely say that like that allowed me to explore my love with games, especially with like, you know, being able to communicate with other people and meet other people and listen to perspectives and stuff, no doubt. I'd say the second one was moving out of the house for the first time when I was 17 to Arizona for
And where were you before that? Where did you grow up, Mom?
So I grew up in California, well, I was born in Arizona, and then I moved to California, San Jose, the Bay Area, when I was 11.
People.
Yep, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm trying to style on these guys.
We style first. Style first, questions later. Sure.
Heck yeah. But so that was definitely one of them. I'd say the other one is moving out and being on my own and playing games and playing PUBG competitively and working a job and stuff and having the freedom to do whatever I wanted, you know.
Yeah.
This is kind of low.
This kid's cracked, by the way.
Yeah, that dude is.
Those are great answers.
Yeah, and I think my third one. It's a toss-up between getting signed to FlyQuest and competing, and then getting signed to Complexity. And the reason why it's a toss-up is because when I was signed to FlyQuest with Zach and Lou and traveling and stuff, that gave me the real taste of you know what I wanted, my dream, man. I grew up like idolizing these esports icons in League and CS:GO. I remember just like dreaming about it, just playing games all the time and fantasizing just about what the world could be in games and how fun it is and stuff like that. But also Complexity, because Complexity gave me the ability to be financially stable enough to learn more about myself and explore the things that helped me learn more about myself. Because if you don't have that financial stability, I mean, you're stuck grinding, you're stuck, feeling limited, feeling trapped, you're stressed, you're worried. The list goes on and on. So I'd say the third is definitely a toss-up between those.
Who is one of the most underrated players in Apex, in your opinion? Like, it could be a pro that just doesn't get talked about often or enough, but it's still like ridiculous. I got my answer, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts.
Oh man. Okay. So
Oh,
I'd
this
say
one's hard.
mine is fun.
I
think
have a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
sure.
definitely a couple.
Why fun?
Like I mean, so fun
It
just
just isn't
came.
talked about enough.
Yeah,
It's
he,
so
he came out
good.
of nowhere, right? He played comp a little bit in a ranked grinder, played in community tournaments. He's always been high rank. He's always been insane, but he hasn't really like explored ranked with like he played with Xset early on. So he played with VNG way back in the day.
I don't remember VNG.
Yeah, I forgot what it stands for, but it was they were okay. They were decent
Earlier,
for sure.
yeah.
Yep. But then he played on Xset, and then after Xset, he moved to, I think, Liquid. And then ever since then, like, he's just been popping off. I think that his ability to stay extremely calm in all these situations and to stay as accurate and precise as he can be as a Jibby player is, like, crazy. It's awesome. And the reason why he's underrated is because he doesn't have the most experience playing competitively. And they're taking the thing to you. Oh, no, he's right here. He's jumping down. Like in between us.
I remember the moment I realized how nasty Fun was watching Fun in a Lulu Lovely's Throwdown tournament. He was playing
he's so
the only
good.
one and just
He
popped
really
off.
is.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Zach, who you got?
Mine's. My first thought to my head was Fun, but then I realized like, there's a lot of players that are. Because Apex is such a team-oriented game, and there are some weak links, don't get me wrong. But there also are some links that really bring the glue together that make superstar players seem like superstar players. So if I had the most underrated player, and I don't think this is an opinionated question, I'm going to keep a buck with you. The most underrated player in all of Apex in the entire world right now, to casuals, not to pro players, because pro players know him, but casuals don't know him, is Crust. Crust is by far the best player in the world that casuals don't know.
Wow, yeah. I like that.
Aside from that answer, if I had to just pick in general, I would pick Fun and Resulta because I think Gent and Design without Resulta is a completely different roster with completely different statistics. I think Resulta is one of the best Gibbies in the game, if not the best Gibby in the game at knowing his role.
Yeah.
Right? Fun
Sure.
and Resulta and Reps are so talented at knowing their role and having good positioning and being consistent damage dealers in their fight. So those are, I would pick Resulta and Fun.
If you could form a God squad with yourself on it, can't be your teammates, because I know you guys are both going to say your
Oh, dude,
teammates.
I already
That's
know my
cheeky.
answer, and I'm
Cheeky
hoping
edge.
Mon does his.
Team coming up
Alright,
over here.
You could form. Okay, and I mean like a God squad to win ALGS, not like
They're coming up to me. Coming up to me right now.
I got you, homie. Looking. Coming to you. Okay. I got an ult him. We ulted to you. You don't be able to take it, Zach. You don't want to.
One sip,
right
ready?
here.
One sip,
Absolutely.
19.
Knocked.
Okay, I need to heal. On the bat.
Okay. Kill one. Catch your health, Zach. You knocked that kid. You're the best.
Get him! They Valpulted to the
boys.
southeast.
We're
Okay,
next to another-
I'm really interested to hear yours, Zach, because I mean,
And it has to be like keep on a well-rounded team, like an IGL, etc., etc.
Yeah, no. I already have my answer.
All right, what's your answer, Zach? Damn,
So are we saying like the one that I want to play with or the best? That's
the best
biggest
is
question.
literally you could form any God Squad team, but you can't have your two teammates on it.
Oh, that's
With-
the
like,
easiest
with you.
question you've ever asked me.
With you,
That's
yeah.
that's the easiest question you have ever asked me, Falloutt. It's Mon and Lou. Not even close.
Wait, that's serious?
Damn.
I
My
swear to
question's
God.
coming back, bro.
I swear to God. We were the best team in the.
sick.
We were the best team in the game at the time.
dude, we just weren't ready. We needed patience and more experience, and those are all
Wow.
things that we just like definitely learned
You guys,
about.
I mean, 3 IGLs on one team now, though. Would that succeed in 2022?
It's not, but we don't have to IGL each other. That was the thing.
Did you say a 3 IGL?
Yeah, because all 3 of you are IGLs now, right?
Well, so
Now,
basically,
yes,
how
but-
complexity works is we all co-IGL, but
quite,
when it
yeah,
comes
no.
down to it, into like fights and stuff and end games, then I take over. But Shiny helps with the macro and stuff. So I think 3 IGLs can definitely work. It's just whether or not they have the same visions of like Apex.
That makes sense.
Because you know,
I
if
like
they're
that
on,
answer.
all on the same page, then you're just absolutely chilling.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
You're not your monsters, because you guys are all thinking the same, and not there's no kind of
Yep,
conflict there.
exactly.
I like that. By the way, back-to-back dubs, by the way, boys.
Nice.
We get
win.
wins. That's how we do it. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. Much appreciated. We will catch you next time. On behalf of myself, the entire production team, I'm Fallout. That's Monsoon and Zach. We'll see you later. Have a great night, everybody.
Cheers.